Hi Libra, welcome to your June 2021 tarot reading with me, Barbara. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump into the energies. My intention is to raise your vibrations and give you an alternative viewpoint on your situation, maybe opening a mental door that previously was closed. So what have we got? Okay, I've shuffled beforehand to save time. We've got the Seven of Pentacles to start with. This energy is about something you've put a lot of time and your energy into, lots of work. It's like this is the farmer, you're the farmer, Libra, and you're now stopping to take stock of all of your efforts and see what's coming back. You know, is it worth my while to continue? Am I going to see a reward for this effort that I've put in? And it can be about a time of waiting as well. So whilst you take stock, it's not about putting more work in. You might be finding there's a benefit to pausing and realizing you've actually done a lot so far. So what else is coming towards you? Wow, you've got the Sun card. So this is the best card in the deck, as you probably know. This is saying that the sun is shining on whatever you've been doing. Okay, Libra, there's a sense of auspiciousness here. I just feel like, if imagine you are a farmer and imagine the sun shining. It's time to make hay while the sun shines. This is a really positive time for you. So possibly over the summer period, you're going to be seeing some massive results and blooming of your crops, you know, whatever you've been investing your time and energy in too. You're about to see the rewards of your efforts. So the sun is shining on your back at this time, and you could feel liberated and free through this success. Okay. Then we've got the Chariot. So that's another major arcana like the Sun card. This is very positive as well. It's about harnessing your energy and driving forward in a way that you recognize. So I just feel like it feels like if you were the farmer, you're in the tractor and you know where you want to start ploughing next. You know which direction you want to go in. You've got kind of a community around you as well with this. So it's something where you're networking. There's influences of people around you that you're able to communicate with, and they can see your the benefit of what you're providing. It's something like that. Yeah, you're very useful in your community, this is saying. So I just feel like you're driving things the way you want them to be. You're taking this journey, this success in a direction that suits you. Okay, Libra. So it could also be that you might have some Cancer in your chart, you know, the Cancer sign, which is watery energy. Okay, then we've got the Nine of Wands. So this is saying that you might be in the direction you choose to go and where you want to drive to next. You might be feeling quite careful. You in the past, there might have been, maybe in a previous project or previous things that you've put your time and effort into, there might have been disappointments, I think, along your journey. So this time you're really taking stock and just thinking, okay, it's a bit like that Seven of Pentacles card for me. The stance he's taking, you know, he's holding on to a wand and looking carefully around him as if to say, I'm taking stock big time. So I do feel like you're really taking account of everything that you're seeing around your surroundings. You're looking at the view, you know, you're really calculating your losses and your gains. There's a real sense of being very deliberate here and purposeful, and not taking anything for granted. You're really being, oh yeah, and now we've got the Devil card. So talk about saying in the past there was maybe something that took you off the, you know, in a direction that made you feel like you needed to be more careful this time. So there's something about this card here where it's positioned. It almost looks like you don't see where the devil is. It's like you're looking away from it. I don't know, some of you might not realize that there's a negative influence around you. You might not realize it. I mean, I always think, you know, good, I don't know, sometimes when people give you things, they want something in return. And on the surface, if you're a positive vibration, you might just think, oh, how lovely. But, you know, in reality, they sometimes want something for it. So, yeah, look out for people around you that might seemingly be, that you just did not really kind of look at as being a low vibration. But because there is a low vibration around this reading, somebody, it might be you. I'd check your own, look in the mirror, think, is there something I'm doing that's, you know, negative, or am I expecting the worst in some scenario? And if it's not you, I mean, just check and see, is there something that you're, a habit that you've got? I mean, whether it's maybe something in your diet that you're eating, or it could be staying up late and not getting enough sleep. This kind of, something that's actually stopping you from being the best version of you. It's not worrying me at all, because this card, is this reading, we've got the sun card, and that breaks through, the light shines through all of the darkness. So that devil is not really an issue, but just to be mindful, okay? If you feel like maybe for some reason you don't have as much energy as you'd like, where is it going? Where is your energy going? Okay. Then we've got the High Priestess. So this is really about intuition. It's not about logic and facts. You're following a hunch in some way. And it's definitely saying to me in this reading that it's because you don't see something. Something isn't really obvious that's actually depleting your energy in some way. It could be material energy, or it could be actually your physical energies being leached away in some way, but you're not it's not right in front of you in black and white on paper or anything. This is something you just have a hunch about, but you're not quite sure where it is. Do you understand what I'm saying there, Libra? It's just the way the cards are laid out here. Then you've got this great position, this card here, which is saying the Seven of Wands. You are acting on your hunches. I just feel like you're beginning to take action after pausing and reflecting for some time in these other cards. You're now taking action because you've seen this success with the Sun card around you, and you realize you've got confidence now to maybe actually be assertive about realizing where this low vibration is, whether it's in you or whether it's around you. Somewhere that's would take your energy, you're not allowing it to do that anymore. So I just feel like you're really going to be standing up for yourself there with that Seven of Wands, okay, which is great. Wow. And then you've got the Emperor. So this Emperor can talk about discipline and order. I mean, it could be about that for you, Libra. If it's something within yourself, maybe there's maybe you haven't realized or addressed something that needed addressing around you. But also it could be that you've got a strong person around you like the Emperor, who maybe they feel quite dominating to you. Maybe you felt in the past that you couldn't stand up to this energy. Maybe you're trying to ignore it in some way, but I feel like you're standing up to it now. Okay. This is sort of an authoritative energy. I mean, this Emperor, he's been out to all of the battles. He's four kings all in one, so seemingly very powerful, but also very wise. So if this is something that you think you recognize within yourself, that you need to have more order, more discipline about something, maybe dealing with little things that bug you that you don't really realize they're actually bigger than because you haven't dealt with it when it's like a stitch in time saves nine. Maybe if little things overwhelm you a bit, it might be worth just trying to do take one step towards each job that needs doing, or each issue that needs addressing, and then you can feel on top of your game. And sometimes if we keep pondering on doing a job over and over again, the time you've spent actually doing that in your head, you could have done the job 10 times over. Yeah, because it's got you feeling like this, that some energy is causing you, there's a depletion where you're realizing that you can't continue with that, the energy being leached out. And with ideas here, this is ideas with the Ten of Swords, you realize it's not going anywhere. It doesn't actually help you. It doesn't help you to grow anymore. There's no more growth in this idea or pattern or habit that you've had. Okay, so there is some kind of negative habit that needs to be kicked. It needs to be drop kicked away. I mean, I like to think of, if there's any negative thing in your life, imagine a baseball coming towards you, and you're holding the biggest baseball bat, and you just whack it back and it goes into outer space. So try that for size there, Libra. See what you can get rid of that doesn't feel good around you. Oh, and then you become the Empress. I love this. She's just gorgeous. This will have you feeling on top of your game physically in your environment. You're going to be feeling like you are, you just feel so natural in your own skin. You feel free. You feel very alive, in that everything you touch comes to life. It's like you've got love to make things grow, whether that's relationships with people or family or people you work with, loved ones. There's it's just ruled by Venus, so this is very much your energy, Libra, by the way. So there's Venus symbol there, so it's acting with love in order for things to grow and prosper around you. So I feel like you're spreading messages of joy to other people here, and you're respected in your community as being a high vibration. So you've got this crown of stars on your head, which just feels to me like, spiritual enlightenment. There's a crown of stars. I mean, what could be more uplifting than that, Libra? Once you've realized that there's been something heavy around you that you probably hadn't noticed before. With the Oracle of the Trees, you've got this Scots pine. The message with this one is it's about being even, I mean, the Scots pine is known to thrive even in, awful weather and harsh conditions. But it's saying to you to construct a richer life that's fuller of more healthy attachments, healthy patterns, and then you'll thrive even more. So there just might be some habit that you've kind of held on to, something that yeah, maybe there's something that you've cluttered yourself with, or commitments or possessions that have bogged you down. And maybe it's just a habit rather than actually needing these things around you. It might be time to discard something, let go of something that doesn't really help you to become the best version of you. So you're thriving. We can see that in a difficult situation, Libra, but you could thrive even more. You could lift the lid off and prosper. Imagine a strong burning fire within this cabin. You don't have to be out in the cold at all. Okay, what else have we got? The Moon card. Okay, so that's very similar to the High Priestess. We've got that, again, an intuitive card. So Cancer energy in this reading. Libra, you might have strong Cancer in your chart. It says Archangel Hanael is around you. It says important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, and release fears that hold you back. So yeah, look around you, think what is this devil energy? What is it that's sapping your your energy supply? There's something about you that can be let go of that you hadn't really realized was taking up so much of your energy. The Page of Water, that's a beautiful energy. The Page of Water is like childlike, innocent. It's like being open-hearted as well. So there might be an intimate relationship that's beginning to grow around you, and it's making you feel cheerful and optimistic for the future. So I just feel like you're surrounding yourself with high vibration people instead of maybe this low vibration, okay? And this is encouraging you to open up your heart and allow yourself to have that childlike wonder and innocence, okay? Because adventures could lead you where you need to go. Some of you might have love waiting as well. And it's saying that life is like a dance, play, frolic, have fun, be ready with a big smile and an open heart, okay? To take opportunities as they present themselves. Okay, Libra, and I think that is very nice for you. That naturally comes to you. The crystal that you got here is bloodstone. It says, be honest and true. The answers are in you. Courage, valor, love, and honor are gifts that this magical stone will impart. It tunes your frequency directly to your heart, enabling you to make amends or a fresh start. So definitely some of you need to make a fresh start. There's something here that in order to grow, you need to move away from something, I feel, or change the dynamics big time. Yeah. Okay, the romance angels to finish with, we've got the let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So yeah, maybe that's the kind of defensive stance you've been taking because you didn't quite trust what was around you in some way, because you didn't really, it was hard for you to see something, you hadn't really addressed it. So yeah, maybe it's becoming less guarded once you've addressed this, because not every situation will be the same. Move on from one that did feel confusing or depleting of your energy. Then maybe with a new energy person around you or situation or role, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah. Reach out to people that feel good. Trust your inner radar. Absolutely. And then finally, separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So some of you might be deciding to step away from a connection that just doesn't leave you feeling very good. Maybe it makes you feel tired even. Or for some reason, your hopes and dreams just fall down and feel hopeless, maybe when you're around someone, or when you have a habit of doing something, whether it's something you eat. Check out what you're eating as well, Libra. Make sure that you're eating foods that make you feel good. But it's a positive reading, because I just feel hopeful that you're realizing that you have actually been thriving beautifully despite having something depleting your energy around you that you weren't really aware of. So take a look at that and realize what it is that needs to be starved of your energy in order for you to be able to grow your energy and use it in the way that you want to, rather than it being leached from you in a way that you didn't realize. Okay, Libra, that's the end of the reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I've raised your vibration, maybe opened a few mental doors that help you. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon. If you fancy giving me a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate that too. Sending you so much love and light. See you very soon. Bye-bye.